Another great chapter of Ruri Dragon. Let's talk about it. The chapter is titled On One Condition, and in this case, the chapter title is very fitting. We'll see why once we're a bit further into it. Ruri is exhausted after the sports festival. She never wants to join a committee or council again, which leads to a conversation between her and her friend about it. Also, this story rarely mentions the other characters by name, and none of them appear often enough or have distinctive enough designs to easily remember their names. So at this moment I'm unsure which friend she is talking to. Oh well, I won't worry too much about it. So, the sports festival has ended and now Ruri is in school counselling, talking with her teacher about what comes next. The teacher talks about what he has revealed to Ruri and further reveals that he is part of an organisation that oversees relations between dragons and humans. After they talk a little bit about what that means for the world at large and the potential of historical conflict between humans and dragons, the teacher asks about Ruri's demon fire. Ruri explains that she's still keeping it contained in her eye, and the teacher explains more about how it works. He then asks whether Ruri wants to keep trying to live a human life or to go and join the dragons. The teacher honestly adds that the organisation would prefer if she would continue on her path, as it would be easier to watch over her while she is living with humans. Ruri admits that she doesn't have strong feelings about staying or going, but thinks about how she doesn't want others to feel responsible if she decides to leave. She considers her classmates to be unexpectedly caring about her. She states her one condition for staying, which is that she wants to be sure she'll never hurt anyone if she stays. Once Ruri and her teacher have shaken on it, she's telling her friends about her decision. After some awkward small talk, Ruri asks if she's bad at socializing, which prompts scolding from her friends about bugging people with overly honest questions like that. Ruri makes clear that she doesn't get all the unspoken rules, and another of her friends just says that hanging out and doing what comes naturally will help. Ruri then adds Akari online. As if to illustrate the point made, prior to another class, Ruri is talking with her friend about school midterms. In class itself, everyone seems to be feeling the cold, and we lead into the double-page reveal of another new dragon power, Ice. The panels that are drawn to showcase the inciting incidents where Ruri unlocks a new dragon power are always full of detail and honestly pretty hard to describe. They're great. I'm looking forward to reading more Ruri Dragon, though I must say the first half of this chapter review and the second were about 7 months apart due to the scattered unfocused workflow of the channel. This is something I'm aiming to change, to get as much done before the end of the year and hopefully catch up. But though I am enjoying Ruri Dragon, I do not plan to create reviews for the series past the last chapter of 2025. In 2026, I want to just read this series casually and free up more time for Naruto reviews, which were a casualty of not keeping up with this channel the way I wanted to. Let me know what you thought of the chapter in the comments, and here's today's lyric quiz. You're digging for gold, you're throwing away a fortune in feelings, but someday you'll pay. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.